कुछ बाकी है तो कर लो।
नहीं, जो रह गया तो पूरा कर लो।
वेरी राम विजय। नो,
बाहर ही बैठे हुए थे, मैं आ रहा था तो कहते कि मेरी जगह आप गा जाना और बताना मत गुरु जी को कि मैं यहाँ पे नहीं क्लास
क्लास में नहीं हूँ। क्या नहीं, मैं आज नहीं आऊँगा।
हाँ ऐसे ही कुछ।
Where is Shanti Jacob? Yes.
इसका लेंगे।
And where is Navadvip? Navadvip Prabhu is not here.
वो एयरपोर्ट है।
Ask Satchi is coming.
He's gone to airport.
Pick up.
To bring anyone.
I think.
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरहरि। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो। भक्त्या विहीनापराधस्य चित्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते ठंडा लगी।
हाँ चल रहे ऊपर ऐसे।
Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that we can be very careful from Advaitavadi monism because they don't take tulsi mala, they don't take this tilak, they take like this. And if they are renounced, then they will take ek danda sannyas. And they will always tell that Aham Brahmasmi, world is
False.
false, and all the jivas are Brahma. So we can recognize them and we will be careful from them. But it is very hard to escape from the persons who are telling that Bhagavad Bhakti is best dharma. Nam Sankirtan is Kali Yuga dharma. But they behave opposite to this. They accept all the theories of Vaishnavism, but they never follow. And they preach against the principles of bhakti. Taking Tridanda. Understand taking Tridanda? In Vaishnava line and propagating that I am Brahma. I don't have faith in Vrindavan. Weeping like omens, dancing and doing kirtan. We are Brahma. So they are so dangerous. Taking also tilak, mala, everything, but not following the principles of bhakti. They are so dangerous. I think that a very nearer to us, our mind, which is not controlled, is main and prominent enemy of us. But controlled mind is our friend. So, all the roots of evils is our also mind. So we should treat them, behave them, so that we can enter in the realm of Shuddha Bhakti, pure Bhakti. So don't associate with them. In any case, don't associate. That is why Srila Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, after them that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, all has warned us for this. If you are chanting Hari name and hearing Hari Katha, lakhs and lakhs times births, even you have no tears in your eyes, heart is not melting, then you should think that there are so many offenses in us. So how we can reform our heart so that taking name, at once tears will come. And for separation of Krishna, we will weep. And if we are not doing so, then quickly bhakti will also go away. Here he is telling that what is Shuddha Bhakti, pure Bhakti. Anna abhilashita shunyam, jnana karma dhanavratam, anukullene Krishna anusilanam bhakti ruttama. I think that this sloka is known to all. Who can remember? Those who have remembered it, they can raise their hands. Oh, very easy to remember. So you should try to remember this sloka. Very easy. If you can remember your, as a computer gets all these things, worldly things, so much remembering. Whole day you can chatter and do patter. But why cannot we remember? And to accordingly, what is told in this sloka? Rupa Goswami had told this sloka. Before, there were so many paribhasha, definition of bhakti, pure bhakti. But it includes all the definitions which were previously told in Bhagavatam, in Upanishad, in any Purans, anywhere. What Parashar told, what Narad told, Paranurakti Ishware Narad told. Paranurakti Ishware. So much love and affection for Supreme Personality of Godhead is Bhakti. Paranurakti. Srimad Bhagavat tells like this. Nirgunasya hi
Lakshanam
hi bhakti yogasya nirgunasya udahritam ahetukya vyavahiten.
Ja bhakti.
That continuous, like a flow, like a chain, continuous and without any cause. If our heart is always in Krishna, always and always, then it is bhakti. But it includes all the definitions of bhakti from Puran, Ved, Upanishad, everywhere.
Sarvapadhi vinirmuktam.
He is telling that Anyabhilashita Sunyam. Bhakti Vinod Thakur is telling the cultivation of activities which are meant for exclusively for the pleasure of Krishna. Only for pleasure of Krishna, not for us. Or in other words, uninterrupted flow of service to Krishna performed through all endeavors of body, mind and speech, and through the expression of various spiritual sentiments, that is bhav, which is not covered by jnana, knowledge, aimed at impersonal liberations, and karma, a reward-seeking activity, and which is devoid of all desire other than the aspiration to bring happiness to Sri Krishna, is called Uttama Bhakti, pure devotional service. What endeavor you are doing? All should be for Krishna, to please Krishna. If you are taking milk, and if you are thinking that it is for to please Krishna. If you are coming here, why coming? That Krishna will be pleased. Otherwise you should also think it, that if I am going to this association, I will be qualified to serve Krishna, that is why I am coming. Why you are sleeping? Why you are sleeping? In night, why you sleep?
To give the body a rest to serve Krishna.
Really, you do?
That's why we should.
You should. But devotee thinks like that. If you are sleeping, that in morning I will be fresh to serve Krishna, to meditate, to chant, remember, to read books and to be qualified, and thus I will serve Krishna and devotees. Then it will be bhakti, otherwise no. Why you are taking breath? Why? To
keep the body alive.
But why?
To serve Krishna.
If that is for Krishna. So from today you should learn all these things. and do like this, follow. Then you will realize something and you will be happy. Not only that I came from India and read towards, and you can easily, why to hear, you can take a book and keep it in your library. What harm? It will not do. Never. So, what has been told, again you should tell. The cultivation of you can, without reading you can.
That Uttama Bhakti is Anyabilasita Sunyam Jnana Karma Anabhitam. It's Anukulyena Krishna Nushilam Bhakti Uttama. That is the cultivation of activities with the body, mind and words, along with the emotions, the bhav, which is favorably flowing, interrupted service towards Krishna. And it should not be covered by Gyan, which is the desire to merge into Brahman, karma, desire for fruitive activity, adi, other processes such as yoga, etc. Anabhitam. It shouldn't be covered by these things. That this is Uttama Bhakti.
And also it should be the guidance of any pure devotee. If you are doing all these things, but not anu means
Need
after
of continuous
your continuous
guidance.
then it will not be bhakti. In above verse. Achha. What I told you? Tungi.
No.
Yeah.
You told us that we may be doing all different kinds of serving Krishna with our body, mind, soul, and emotions, but if we're not doing it in anugatya of any Shuddha Vaishnava, then there won't be any fruit. Maybe just some secreting.
What is bhakti?
Bhakti is that anyavilasita sunyam jnana.
Krishna Anushilyanam is bhakti. But when it will be uttama?
When it will be uttama?
Yeah. What?
When it's anyavilasita sunyam jnana kamarya navitam.
Yes.
Anukullena.
Anukullena Krishna Anushilana. But also that too.
Yes. External system.
Anna Vilasita Shunyam Gyan Karma Adi Anadvatam. Then Anukullena Krishna Anushilana Bhakti Uttama. In these above verse, each and every word, each and every word has to be analyzed. Who will analyze? Those who are expert in these things, actually realizing something. And those who want to be like this, actually to follow for them. They will understand first and then each word and every word. And after that, they will engage or whole endeavor in this. Otherwise, we cannot understand the attributes of bhakti. Attributes means
Good.
Qualities.
Qualities.
in this verse, what is meaning of the word Uttama Bhakti? Does the phrase Uttama Bhakti or topmost devotion also imply the existence of Adhama or inferior Bhakti? If there is Uttama Bhakti, then there is a Bhakti, lower Bhakti. Any other Bhakti?
Higher bhakti, lower bhakti.
Yeah.
Or can it mean something else? Uttama Bhakti means the stage where the devotional creeper is in its completely pure or uncontaminated form, like water. Water is so nirmal,
Pure.
without any filter.
Impurity.
But we sometimes tell that, is it this drinking water?
Pure.
What it means? It may be some adulterated water, not good for drinking. So bhakti in same way. Bhakti is always the Uttama Bhakti. It is called Uttama Bhakti. But some alteration may be in this world. For example, uncontaminated water means pure water, meaning that in this water there is no color, smell, adulteration or any kind of cause by the addition to another substance. Similarly, the phrase Uttama Bhakti refers to bhakti which is devoid of any contamination, adulteration and attachment to material positions, and which is performed in exclusive manner. So, there is two kinds of water. Similarly, there are two kinds of bhakti. Uttama Bhakti, and best bhakti, and which is not bhakti, but it seems that it is bhakti, contaminated or mixture of bhakti.
यहाँ पे ऐसे भी कह सकते हैं उत्तमा भक्ति और मिश्रा भक्ति.
मिश्रा भक्ति तो बात है.
कहाँ से?
इन विशेषणों के द्वारा भक्ति के विपरीत भाव को ग्रहण नहीं करना चाहिए. विपरीत भाव वर्जित होने से शुद्ध स्वभाव ही परिलक्षित होता है. केवल भक्ति शब्द का व्यवहार करने से जो अर्थबोध होता है, इन समस्त विशेषणों से युक्त भक्ति के द्वारा भी उसी अर्थ का बोध. पढ़ो तो.
The negation of sentiments which are opposed to bhakti inevitably directs us towards the pure nature of bhakti itself. Perhaps by merely using the word bhakti alone, this meaning is indicated. Since the word bhakti already contains within it all these adjectives anyway, then has Bhakti Rasacharya, Srila Rupa Goswami specifically employed the qualifying adjective Uttama for no reason? No. Just as when desiring to drink water, people generally ask, is this water uncontaminated? Similarly, in order to describe the attributes of Uttama Bhakti, our previous acharyas considered it necessary to indicate that people mostly practice Mishra Bhakti or mixed devotion. In reality, Rasacharya Srila Rupa Goswami is aiming to describe the attributes of Kevala Bhakti or exclusive devotion. Chal Bhakti, Pratibimba Bhakti, Chaya Bhakti, a shadow of devotion, Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gyan Mishra Bhakti, and so on are not Shuddha Bhakti. They will all be examined in sequence later on.
अब भक्ति का here he is telling this swarup lakshan of symptom of bhakti. Anukulyena Krishna Anushilana. Whatever we do to please Krishna. If Krishna is not pleased, then we should not do that thing. By this, Srilaji Goswami is telling that Anusilan, there is the word, Anusilan. It has two meanings. Srilaji Goswami has told. One, pravritti अंगनिर्वृत्ति रूप शरीर मन वाणी की चेष्टा रूपनिषद. Whatever we do by our all kinds of senses, by body, mind and by tongue, this do all to please Krishna. And second, प्रीति विषयात्मक मानस भाव रूपानुशीलन. Priti lives in mind, heart. So from heart or mind, you should do what we are going to do for Krishna. First is bodily, by mind and by tongue we can do. But mind is something controlling all these things, separate from all these things. If mind is not there, they cannot do anything. So they are subordinate to mind. And without the help of all senses, he can do anything. So also the endeavor of that mind and heart should be for Krishna. And that is called bhav. That is rati. This is not the exercise of
body.
What is written there?
It means cultivation through the endeavors to engage and disengage one's body, mind and words. Second, it means cultivation towards the object of our priti or affection through manasi bhav, the sentiments of the heart and mind.
There are two words, pravitti and nivritti.
Engage and disengage.
Engage and disengage. Engage our bodily senses, tongue, mind and that thing, and also disengage, which are not favorable for pleasing Krishna. So both things. We should not associate with any person who is against bhakti, who is not doing bhakti, who is so much attached to worldly affairs, desires. We should not. We should not be controlled by anger, lust and all other things. So these are nivritti. Both are needed, especially in beginning. But we should know also fully that these endeavors are of two kinds, pravitti, nivritti, but yet manas bhav rupanusilan, by mind or by the heart. This is main thing. So, bodily, by mind, by bodily, tongue, all these endeavors should be dependent to mind. That is mane bhav, rati. अतएव चेष्टा और भाव परस्पर आधारित. So both dependent to each other, but mind is prominent. What he has written.
Although Anushilan is of two types, the cultivation through manasi bhav is included within cultivation by cheshta, one's activities. Hence, one's activities or endeavors and one's internal sentiments are mutually interdependent, and in the end, it is the cheshta which are concluded to be the sole characteristics of cultivation.
So when our all senses, the endeavor of all our mind, body, tongue, everything, when it will be helpful, anukul, favorable, then all endeavors are called bhakti, otherwise not. This is pure. Like you are chanting name. Why you are chanting name? To please Krishna. But you will have to do something else in the beginning, offering yourself in the lotus feet of Gurudev, and then chant and remember. You should know that I am eternal servant of Krishna. My everything is of Krishna, my Gurudev. But you should also remember this thing, that all the endeavors which we are doing to Krishna or related to Krishna are not called bhakti. Kans knew that Krishna will kill me. The eighth son of Vasudeva Devaki, he will kill me. And from that very day, he used to think about Krishna. Where is Krishna? He will kill me. I should kill him before that. Where he is now? Oh, he is in Gokul. How to kill him? Sending Putana, Bakasur, Aghasur and all to kill him. But all were killed. He brought that snake, poisonous black snake, to Mathura by Akru. And he was thinking, how to kill, Krishna, 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 always. But this remembering more than a yogi and a devotee is not called bhakti. Why he was remembering always? In trance, like he, more than a yogi. In trance, always Krishna, Krishna. How to kill him? Where he is? All these things. So this is not bhakti. Always also uttering. Where is Krishna? Have you seen Krishna? Krishna is killed now. Putana has killed Krishna. Aghasur has killed Krishna. Krishna, 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 always. Sometimes in his dream he used to tell like this, where is Krishna? I will kill at once. But this remembrance is not
favorable.
It is not favorable for Krishna. Charun and Mushtik, Brahma and Shankar, Narad, it is very hard to embrace Krishna. No? But how Charun and Mushtik were so much lucky to Krishna do like this and to fell down him. And Krishna also impressed him, Charun and Mushtik, for hours. No? Any one fortunate person can do only like that. But they did. But is it bhakti? No bhakti. So all the endeavors by tongue, body and mind, even by mind, are not bhakti. What to tell pure? So if we are doing anything related to Krishna or devotees, but it will not please Krishna, then it is not Suddha Bhakti. Also, sometimes Krishna may be pleased by your all activities, but even that is not Bhakti. When Charuna and Mustik were fighting with Krishna, Krishna was so happy that after a long time I am
Tasting.
testing Veer Rush.
कोई जोड़ीदार मिला
And he was so happy. And doing like boxing, like he was doing, and playing. But it is also not Bhakti, Krishna, whether Krishna is
happy
happy.
enjoying
It not depends on happiness of Krishna. It depends on the mood of that devotee or that person. What he wants by all activities, to please Krishna or actually to
Kill Krishna.
kill Krishna. So there are so many things in this. Then it will be Uttama Bhakti, otherwise not. You should read.
बोलो पढ़ूं
Hmm?
कि भक्ति क्या है.
हाँ.
Only when the activities of one's body, mind and words are favorably
You
executed.
should try to note it in your heart. Then you can serve your Gurudev. Then you can serve any devotee. And then you can serve Krishna. Otherwise no. Krishna has sent me to tell you all these things. It is bhakti. Not that, oh Gurudev, and some drop of tear came. And after that, oh, I have no connection with that Narayan Maharaj. Not like this. So you should try to take it. This is called association. Hearing, oh, all we are hearing, what you are telling, but not following. This is not association. So what? In association, we are reading, we are discussing, we should try to take it. Start.
Only when the activities of one's body, mind and words are favorably executed for the pleasure of Krishna is it called bhakti. It is called bhakti. Kamsa and Shishupal were always endeavoring towards Krishna with their whole body, mind and words. But their endeavors will not be accepted as bhakti because such endeavors were unfavorable to Krishna Priti or Krishna's pleasure. Unfavorable endeavors cannot be called bhakti. आगे पढ़ो भजन.
Once, Srila Prabhupada, Srila
Siddhanta.
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, in his Navadvip Parikrama, he came to the town Navadvip. And at that time, all the Brahmins and all so-called Vaishnava were in inimical turn to Srila Prabhupada. They were so angry to him. Why? Hearing Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, his all teachings, all were attracted to him. Now no one was honoring them, Brahmins and so-called Vaishnavas. So they became so angry. He told that actually a man cannot be Brahmin only by birth. His virtue makes all the virtues of Brahmin. If he has, then he is Brahman, otherwise no Brahman. A son of doctor, if he is engineer, by birth he cannot be engineer,
Doctor.
So anything, by birth it cannot be told that he is doctor, engineer, he will have to be qualified for that. So if the qualities of Brahman are there, then he may be called
Brahman.
Brahma Janati iti Brahmana. Though he has realized what is Brahma, what is our soul, what is the illusory Maya, and accordingly he is doing bhakti to Krishna, then he is Brahmin, otherwise not. Actually they were not realized Vaishnava, so all became furious to Prabhupada. So they wanted to kill Prabhupada. About more than thousands pilgrims were with Prabhupada. And they attacked at once in the middle of the town. And with soda water, hot water,
Bricks,
bricks,
stones.
stones, and
Nothing.
all were
Surrounding.
surrounding. There was no way to
Escape.
escape.
run away from there.
At that time, all were with blood here, there,
So much
all
injury.
injuries. And at that time, they wanted to attack Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta. And in the meantime, a boy was, very brave boy was there,
White cloth brahmachari.
not in red cloth, but in white, like Babu.
Jamin.
And he at once took him to a
House.
Devotee's
house
house.
of devotee's house, anyhow, and closed the door and changed his cloth to him, forcibly to Prabhupada. And he took his red cloths and danda and he ghoshana kiya, announced that he is Prabhupada himself. And quickly, anyhow, he sent Prabhupada in his
Why?
dress.
white dress to.
Mayapur.
At that time, thousands of disciples of Prabhupada was there. But all were saving their lives. None has care. Where is Prabhupada? What is going on? And to take the dresses of Prabhupada means he will be attacked and they will kill him. But
Like Ramanujan.
he was so
Brave.
Brave.
brave that I will be killed, no harm, but Prabhupada should be saved.
So surrendered to his Guru Path.
This is called what?
Anu.
Surrender. And service of Gurudev. By body, no? Body he do it. By mind and by his senses he did. At the time of Ramanuja also there was a boy like Quraysh and he did like so to serve his Gurudev. If we can serve Gurudev or Vaishnavas here in this world, then we may be qualified for there. Otherwise Krishna will reject us, Bhakti will reject us. So we should try to know what is Suddha, pure Bhakti, Uttama Bhakti, and then to endeavor by all our actions. Here in this slok, Krishna service has been called Bhakti. That is Krishna Anusilanam Bhakti Uttama. This is Swarupa Lakshan. Swarupa Lakshan means
Intrinsic.
nature.
intrinsic nature of bhakti. What? To serve Krishna. Begin from Gurudev to serve Gurudev. By all means, this is a Pathsala. Pathsala means
School.
primary school to learn all these things here. No? And if you are not coming to school, not hearing, not obeying Gurudev, then how you can learn? So we should try to do it. So we should know that the object of bhakti, who is the object of the bhakti? Krishna himself. But we can know also Ram, Nrsimha, all the incarnations of Krishna. But Uttama Bhakti, Uttama Bhakti, when object is Krishna himself, Nandanandan or Radha Kanta, then it will be most Uttam Bhakti. So, but we can take Narayan, Ram, Nrsimha, all Bhakti. But really it will be if we have engaged all these things to Supreme Krishna, Brajar Krishna. We cannot endeavor all senses, everything, or mind, to Narayan, to Ram. We cannot make Narayan friend. He will never be friend. Narayan, he will not be son. Ram, he cannot be beloved. We cannot. Only he will be beloved of Sita. But Krishna, Gopijana Vallabha, he can be Vallabha for all. He has that capacity. But other has not. So this Uttama Bhakti should be, the object of this Uttama Bhakti is Krishna himself, ocean of Ras, Nandanandan, Radha Kant. We should also understand this thing. Partattva is one. Partattva means?
Absolute truth.
Absolute truth. Absolute truth, Krishna is absolute truth. But monism persons, they tell that absolute truth has no shape, but Krishna has shape. So Krishna is absolute truth, having his beautiful body, all his organs, so much merciful, Rashik also, knowing everything. He possesses all the qualities, but he is divided into
Forms.
in three forms,
Aspects.
Brahma Tattva, Paramatma Tattva and Bhagavat Tattva. Why they are telling? Some have no interest, but we should have interest. Don't try to sleep. Very easy thing, nothing. So much hard. Otherwise you will be like Parvati Devi and Sukh will hear and you will sleep. And oh, again I have not heard. Don't be like that. What is Brahma Tattva?
Those who try to perceive the absolute truth through the cultivation of jnana cannot realize anything beyond Brahma Tattva.
What is Gyan? Knowledge. What is? Who will tell? Oh, what is Gyan? Yourself.
Cultivation of knowledge to enter into the impersonal aspect of Krishna.
There are two kinds of knowledge, or so many kinds. Worldly knowledge. Who is he? He is my mother. Who is he? He is my father. What is this? This is a factory. What is this? So all the worldly knowledge is that. Up to Brahmalok. All worldly knowledge. And there is also a impersonal what?
Personal knowledge.
That knowledge. That I am Brahma. I have no shape, no qualities, nothing. I am Brahma myself. This is one. And then it is a Tattva Gyan. Tattva Gyan means?
Realizing.
And that Tattva Gyan includes in bhakti.
Through such spiritual endeavor, they try to cross material existence by negation of the qualities of the material world, neti neti. Thus they imagine Brahma to be inconceivable, unmanifest, formless and immutable. But merely imagining the absence of material qualities does not grant one factual realization of the absolute truth. Such spiritualists think that because the names, forms, qualities and activities in the material world are all temporary and painful, the Brahma which exists beyond the contamination of matter cannot possess eternal names, forms, qualities, pastimes and so on. They argue on the basis of evidence from the Shrutis, which emphasizes the absence of material attributes in the Supreme, that is the absolute truth, is beyond the purview of mind and words, and that it has no ears, bodily parts, limbs and so on. These arguments have some place, but they can be settled by analyzing the statements of Advaita Acharya found in the Sri Chaitanya Chandrodaya Natakam 6.67, written by Kavi Karnapur.
What?
Ya ya shrutir jalpati nirvishesham sa savidhate savishesham eva.
Meaning?
In whatever statements from the Shrutis where the impersonal tattva is indicated, in the very same statements, personal tattva is also mentioned. By carefully analyzing all the statements from the Shrutis as a whole, we can see that the personal tattva is emphasized more.
So, though this subject is niras, niras means
Juiceless.
No juice.
Dry.
dry, no juice. But we should know these things. Only Vedas or Srimad Bhagavat clearly telling that Supreme Personality of Godhead has shape, so many qualities, Vasalya Bhav, like these things. But all the in-world Muslims, also Christians, also Buddhism, whole world, by mouth they tell that Supreme Personality of Godhead has no shape, no attribute, no qualities, nothing. First I want to tell you that in the books of Muslims, it has been written that Khuda or Allah has created man after his own image. Also in Bible, I have heard that it is written that God created man after his own image. If he has no image, how he can do like him? And also in Vedas it is that God created man after his own image. It has been written. Though they are not agreeing to those points, but still there is. So if Krishna has no shape or God has no shape, why this God name came? Why? God means generator.
Operator.
If he has himself no shape, no qualities, no power, then how he can make this world? So it is evident from all these things that he has shape. We can see water. We cannot define that what shape is of water. But there is water we are seeing. We are testing it also. And it works in our stomach when we are so much
Thirsty.
thirsty, quenches our
Fast.
thirst and gives so much power.
Strength.
And it has shape. Otherwise we cannot see. It has some taste. It has some color, its own. But when any color is mixed to them, it becomes like that. We keep it in any pot, he can be like that pot. Even he can be like ocean in so big area. So we cannot define that what is the shape of water, what is the color of water, what is the quality
Taste.
and taste of water. So scientists are bound to tell that water is shapeless, colorless, tasteless. But all these are things. We can see water. So if they cannot define the color, taste and shape of water, how can they explain the shape of God, the color of God, the qualities of God? But everything is there. In Vedas, in Srimad Bhagavatam, in everywhere it is written so clearly. Why he is called shapeless? Because in this stage we are not seeing. But he can be seen, as I told that Vyas in trance he saw. Dhruva saw. All the persons in the last of Dwapar Yuga, they saw Krishna, they saw Ram. Ram was traveling whole India without shoe and without umbrella. With Sita ji and Lakshmana ji, whole south and north and everywhere in India. He was. Krishna also. Sometimes he came in the shape of Nrsimhadev, Matsya, Varaha, Kurma and all other things. So we can see by bhakti. Also, there is ghee in milk, but we cannot see. When it is separated, then we can see by any process. So this process is bhakti to see Krishna. So if anyone follow this bhakti process, chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, not like this. Suna Rama Raya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling to Sarup Damodar and Rab, in what process we should take name that he will be seen, visible to us. He told that, oh, here, let me hear. What? Trinadapi suni chena, tarorapi sahisnuna, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadari. You should chant Krishna name with having four qualities. Trinadapi sunich means be
More humble than a blade of
humble,
grass.
more than.
Blade of grass.
But I see that even here, if anything which becomes opposite to my mind at one side, even a senior devotee, I can also, if anyone abuse, I may quarrel with him. But when I remember, then I become tolerant. So we should be tolerant. Hearing here and after class, take it from ear and throw and go. Not like this. Tolerance. Then, Trinadapi suni chena tarorapi sahisnuna. Be like a tree, giving always fruits to others. His bark for others, his branches for others, his everything is
Leaves.
for the gain of others, not for himself. Fruits, he does not taste any fruit. His leaves, his rasa,
Juice.
Juice.
juice, everything for others. Also his shade for,
others.
Others.
or sometimes tiger, bears, and all can come and take shade there. Also nonsense person can go there, taking fruits from there, cutting their branches, even cutting the root, and they take shelter there. And they make their palanka to sleep, they are very easy. And also, I think that most of this has been built by
Wood.
wood. They are never told that, oh, don't cut me, never. So you should be tolerant. If you want to love Krishna and to see Krishna and to serve Krishna and to have been, to take the mercy of Krishna, then you should be tolerant like these trees.
They never complain for water.
Krishna has also told. And even they don't want water. Oh, I am so hungry, I am giving you so much thing, give a little water. Never. So Vaishnava should be like this. We are hearing so many complaints from so many devotees, always. So many complaints. But never any complaint from trees, any tree. Whether you are picking, you are cutting, you are doing all these things. So, we should try to be direct. Always praising others according to their qualifications. Oh, you are a good devotee. You are very tolerant. You should sprinkle your mercy to me. Always praise. Why? Krishna is there. My Gurudev is also in their hearts. So, and eternally they are servant of my original Prabhu, Krishna. So I should be humble to them. Don't want any praise from anyone. Never. If anyone is not giving praise to me, then what trick I take? Sahayata leta hun tricks. What I will tell. Oh, how beautiful and marvelous, unparalleled class I gave. By trickly I will ask. And then you will tell, oh, very marvelous. Anyone cannot give it. Don't do this also. Never. Vaishnava, Sukadeva Goswami never have any mood that, oh, all should praise me. If anyone praising and you are hearing and being happy, oh, tell more. Then what will be? Oh, you are dying, your everything is going on. They are taking all qualities. So you should. If you want to love Krishna and want to see Krishna and really like this, then you should follow all this. And then chant and Krishna will come. And you can see him. Today.
Gaur Premanand.
Gurudev, sometimes we are doing many activities, arti or some service, but there is an unfavorable mood, not favorable mood. How we can change this mood?
You should think that you are beginner. Krishna name is so powerful. The service to Gurudev is so powerful. We will be very soon reformed. And all qualities will come. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati made a school like this, that all kinds of diseases can be cured in my hospital. He made a school. Before there was no hospital like this. So he made a hospital.
Medical.
And we are all admitted.
Patient.
So gradually medicine will do act. You should go on chanting, hearing, listening with your heart. Then quickly you will realize that you are being cured.
And you said that you can't have a friendly relationship with Vishnu. So in the Vaikuntha planets, they don't see Vishnu as a friend.
I want to hear.
He said in Vaikuntha planets we cannot have friendly relationship with Vishnu Narayan.
Sakiras.
তাহলে
So
বৈকুণ্ঠে
there
কোনো
no-
No, I have not told like this. You should try to
না
understand.
বিষ্ণুর সঙ্গে আমরা যখন কৃষ্ণের সখ্য ভাব বিষ্ণু সখ্য ভাব হবে না বল তাহলে কি ওখানে কোনো সখা নাই নারায়ণের কোনো বিষ্ণু লোকে
No, really. In Vaikuntha Lok, only all are servant, like Jai Vijay. Always serving, paying respect to them. In Vaikuntha Lok, Narayan cannot come to Narad and he will take dust of lotus feet of Narad. He cannot do. He cannot embrace Narad or any devotee. He cannot take remnant of anyone there. He is bound to follow his opulence. The role of Krishna has become like Narayan there. For Krishna, Krishna will take your remnants, he will embrace, he will be like friend, beloved, son, everything. Narayan cannot be son. Never. He will always father and mother, like of whole universe and whole.
The other day you spoke about Sukadev Goswami, but you never told what happened after Bhagavatam. What happened with Sukadev Goswami?
সুখদেব গোস্বামী ভাগবতের পরে কোথায় গেলেন কি করলেন
Oh, after that,
উত্তর দিশায় চলে গেলেন
Sukadeva Goswami went in north side, means again there in Himalayas near Kailash or anywhere there.
বদ্রিকাশ্রম
And he became like mad in Krishna Prem. Anyone cannot realize he may be here, he is not dead. He can come in that mode, but we cannot realize.
He never went back
Where?
to
Golok Vrindavan.
Oh, he is always there. He has always, like Krishna, always in transcendental that Golok Vrindavan and also in all worlds. So he is like that. He has so many forms, lakhs and lakhs more than Krishna to serve him. No? Like Nanda Yashoda. How many are Nanda Yashoda? Only one. But even he is everywhere in all worlds where Krishna pastimes is going on. And also in Golok. When we will chant and remember and hear all these things, all these basic principles will come in our heart. Mantra. Hare Krishna.
One quick
Announcement.
Ah, yes, we do. Quickly give.
वो है उधर
Do you have mic there? Yeah.
So tomorrow, Srila Gurudev will be giving some initiations in the morning at 7 o'clock. 6:30. When we come back from the morning walk.
Just before they have to ready, they have to write the register their name.
ठीक है
So anyone who,
शाम को कर लेगा इसीलिए तो बोल रहे
anyone who is aspiring and is desiring this should come to see Brajanath after the class or myself to
done so much.
You
24 hours kirtan.
You are everywhere. If they are there,
But if you like, I will go with my tent.
so
I
Gurudev,
want that four mridanga should go. Where is my
comforts.
our big kartals?
We have flyers too we can pass out. Many people can come tonight. And as Nukram said,
we can bring back some hippies and Gurudev can make them happy.
Go Premanande!
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.